We'll get to politics and the presidential race in a moment, but we want to begin this morning with the Middle East and fears that hostilities between Israel and Hezbollah could spark a broader regional conflict. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has just returned to Tel Aviv from his trip to the U.S., and Debora Patta has the latest.
It was mostly children and teens killed in the Hezbollah rocket attack. This morning, families and friends gathered to bury their dead. Rabia knew every single victim. How much will you miss them?
I wish we could, I wish we could go back on time and this wouldn't happen.
The strike in this remote Druze village in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights is the deadliest since October 7. The kids were playing soccer just behind me when the sirens rang out. Moments later, the rocket hit, leaving no time for them to run to this shelter. Israel and the Iranian-backed Hezbollah have been trading almost daily fire along the Lebanese border for more than 9 months now, but this could escalate tensions. A U.S. official told CBS News there's no doubt it was a Hezbollah rocket, despite denials from the armed group. While the U.S. does not believe it intended to hit the soccer field, this is exactly the kind of nightmare scenario it's been warning about that could push the region into all-out war. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cut short his U.S. trip to fly home, and overnight his warplanes retaliated by hitting Hezbollah targets deep inside Lebanon. The Israel Defense Force is already overstretched in Gaza. Over the weekend, the Israeli military issued new evacuation orders in an area in Khan Yunis designated a humanitarian safe zone, once again upending the lives of displaced Palestinians. But there was no warning before the IDF hit this school, sheltering civilians in central Gaza yesterday. In the dust and rubble, people scramble for safety. This woman calls frantically for her loved ones lost in the panic. We were just sitting, playing happily with this traumatized young boy. The IDF says it was a Hamas command center, but there were mostly women and children among the more than 30 killed.